Find the equation of the line containing the points 1, 3 and -1, 2. Express your answer in general form. General form, also called standard form, that's when you have ax plus by equals c. The x and y terms are on the left-hand side, and c, which is going to represent a number, is on the right-hand side. So we need to figure out this form of a line that contains these 2 points. The first thing you want to do, we're ultimately going to use point slope form, and to be able to use that form I need to find the slope. So the first thing you want to do here is find the slope, and I can find the slope of 2 points by using this formula. It's the difference between the y values divided by the difference between the x values. So what you could do here is you could label these points x1, y1, and x2, y2, and plug it in here and find the slope. So y2 minus y1 is going to be 2 minus 3 in the numerator. The denominator is going to be -1 minus 1. All right, so 2 minus 3 is -1, and -1 minus 1 is -2. So -1 divided by -2 is going to be a positive 1/2. All right, so this is the slope. It's 1/2. The reason I found the slope is because now I'm going to use point slope form, which looks like this. And to be able to use this form, I need the slope, the m, which I found right here is 1/2. You're also going to need a point to use this. Since I already have x1, y1 labeled here, that's what I'm going to plug into the x1, y1 in the point slope form. And this y and this x, you want to leave alone. That represents this x and y in the general form. All right, so I'm going to leave this y alone. y1, I'm going to plug in 3. The m, which I found earlier up here, is 1/2. Parentheses, leave this x alone, bring down the minus sign, and then x1 is 1. All right, so I found the slope, 1/2, then I used the point slope form. I plugged in the m and the x1 and the y1. Now, the only thing left to do now is to rearrange this equation to general form. Now, typically general form doesn't have any fractions, so we can get rid of this 1/2 fraction by multiplying both sides by 2. Multiplying by 2 on both sides will eliminate these 2's on the right-hand side. On the left-hand side, this 2 is going to have to distribute. So it's going to give me 2y minus 6 on the left-hand side. And the right-hand side, this 1, when it distributes, it just doesn't do anything. So we're going to have x minus 1 on the right-hand side. All right, so in general form, you can see the x and y terms are on the left-hand side. So I need to get this x term right here on the left-hand side. And I can do that by subtracting x on both sides. I'm going to put it in front of the 2y. And I want to get rid of this minus 6 by adding 6 on both sides. That will eliminate the x's and the 6's. All right, so now I have on the left-hand side, I have a negative x plus 2y. And on the right-hand side, I have a -1 plus 6, which is 5. Now, it's in general form, but typically the leading coefficient here on the x term usually needs to be positive. And we can make this positive by multiplying both sides by -1. essentially you just change all the signs. Negative times negative is positive, so we'll have a positive x here. Negative 1 times 2y is negative 2y, so we'll have a minus 2y here. And then on the right hand side, 5 times negative 1 is negative 5. So this is the general form. That is the answer. There you go.